this question, you're told to work out the equivalent distance of 5,395 miles in kilometers to the nearest 10 kilometers. Now, we can see here that this is in miles. That is 5,349 miles. You're supposed to change this to kilometers. What is this distance, which is 5,349 miles in kilometers? So your answer should be in kilometers. And it goes further to say to the nearest 10 kilometers. Oh, that means you must end with 10. If it was 100 kilometers, nearest 100 kilometers, it will be 2 zeros. And if it is 1,000 kilometers, that means your answer should end with 3 zeros. So if it is, in this case, it is 10, that means your answer should end with 10. If it was 100 kilometers, that means your answer should end up with 2 zeros. If it is 1,000 kilometers, that means your answer should end with what? 3 zeros. Beautiful. But in this case, it's only talking about 10. So therefore, your answer should end with 10. Apart from that, because it's saying to the nearest 10 kilometers, that means there should be no decimals. So there can't be decimals. That means the decimal point and then something, 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 something. This is not allowed. They're not supposed to be numbers here, and there not supposed to be any decimal point there. Good. Let's go and deal with this question. Good. Okay, we're just going to leave it this way and get this out of the way. So the answer here with 10. Now let's deal with the question. Now, it says here at the bottom here, this is a key to help us get our answer. It says 1 mile is the same as 1.61 kilometers. Beautiful. Good. Now that is sorted. Good. Let's remove this. Let's do this work. And then we're told to convert 5,349 miles. Oh, we can see that miles is on this side of the equal sign. Oh, good. So therefore, we're going to go. Okay, let's write the miles first. Miles. Good. And then we've got this. Oh, okay. So we've got 5,349. So we could see that miles is also on this side. Now, what is that going to be in kilometers? Oh, you can see that kilometers is also on this side. So that means, what's it going to be? We don't know what's going to be, so we're told to find it. So because we're told to find it, we're going to call it X. So it's going to be X kilometers. Beautiful. Okay, so we could see that here we got miles on this side. Okay, and here you got kilometers on this side. Okay, good. So here, kilometers, and here, miles. Good. So let's proceed. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I think we can even remove this. We don't remove it anymore. Out of the way, out of the way. Good. So what do we do now to find kilometers? Good. We're going to use the cross multiplication method, which is what? Which is this one times this one, and then divide by this one. Now I'm going to use another thing here. Let's use let's use this. Divide by this. Good. So what do we have? So x will be, which is what you're looking for. X will be 5,349 multiplied by 1.61 divided by 1. Good, but anything divided by 1 is the same thing. So let's just forget about the 1. So let's remove it. So remove the 1 and remove this. Good, so that should give us the answer. Now, we could use the long multiplication method to get this. So let's go for long multiplication method. We're going to have the 5,349 first. So we have 5. We don't like the 5. Let's rewrite it. So we've got one more. Good. We got a 5. We have 3. We have 4. We have 9. Multiplied by 1.61. Let's start with the 1 first. 1. And then we'll go for the 6. And we'll go for the point. And then go for the 1. Good. So we're going to multiply this. Long multiplication method. Good. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. And 1 times 5 is 5. And let's go for the 6. 6 times 9 will give us a 54. So we have a 54 there. So we're going to write a 4. And we're going to keep the 5. Good. So 6 times 4 is 24. So we have 24 there. 24 plus a 5 will give us 29. So we have 9 there. And we keep the 2. Okay, good. Right? We keep the 2. So 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 2, 19 and 20. So we have a 20 there. So we've got a 20 there. So now we're going to have a 0. And we're going to keep the 2. Good. Let's tidy up. We know with this one here. Okay. We keep the 2. Okay. Good. There we go for 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. 10 plus 2, that's 32. So 32. And then we're done. Okay. Let's just sort this up. Okay, good. Let's proceed. So we now have 1. 1 times 9. That's going to give us a 9. 1 is 4. 4. And 1 is 3. 3. 1 is 5. 5. Let's add everything up. So add everything up. We have what? We have a 9 there. 4 plus 4. That's an 8 there. 9 plus 9. That's 18. 18 plus 3. That's a 21. So keep a 2. 5 plus 4. 9. 9 plus 2. 11. Keep a 1. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6. And then 5 plus 3 is 8. Have 8 there. Beautiful. Now we go for the decimal point. So here we go see that here. Here, there's no decimal point at all. That's a no decimal point. And then here, there's a decimal point. And out of the decimal point, if you want to move to the back, you have to go 1, 2. So 2 numbers of the decimal point. So we have a 2 there. So here, from this point here, we're going to jump 2. 1 and 2. The decimal point is going to go here. Let's put it in black. Good. So let's put this off. So we've used a multiplication to get our answer. So it's going to be 8611.89. So we got x will be x is 861.89 kilometers. Beautiful. Now we don't need this calculation anymore. Let's remove it. So we don't need this anymore. Out of the way. You finish your work. Beautiful. Good. Now remember, you're not supposed to have a decimal point, and we already have one. That's 8611.89. So we need to remove that decimal point totally. So nearest whole number will be what? Now, if we look at this here, this number here is up to a 5. Therefore, we're going to add a 1 to the number in front of it. So which is a 1 there. So that's going to be 2. So our x will be what? X will be 861. And plus a 1, that's going to be 2. And then the decimal point is gone. Kilometers. Beautiful. Good. And then we're told to write our answer in what? Nearest 10 kilometers. So that means the 2 needs to change to a 0. So if we look at the 2 here, this 2 here is not up to a 5. If it was up to a 5, we'll have added 1 to this. And then the 2 will have changed to a 0. Because it's not up to a 5, we cannot do that. So we cannot do that. And then what do we have? So that means that 2 is going to change to 0. You could have 8, 6, 1, 0. It's kind of rounding down kilometers. And that's what we have as our answer. So our answer here is going to be what? Well, before we write it, we can see here. And there was 0 there. And there was a 0 there. Good. Okay, answer. ENS. Here is what? Is 8, 6, 1, 0 kilometers. So 8,610 kilometers. Beautiful.